Using video on Instagram can be really helpful whether you're marketing your business or promoting your personal brand or just sharing really cool video content with the world. But there is a lot that goes into creating great Instagram videos, and that's what we're going to dive into right now. Hey, how's it going, my friend? Dylan here, and today we'll be talking about creating Instagram videos that win your audience. First up is to use a 4:5 aspect ratio when posting your video. Now, I know landscape video is the norm and vertical video definitely has its place, but for Instagram, using a 4:5 aspect ratio, you're able to take up so much of the screen so that the viewer sees more of your content at one time. I mean, look at the difference right here between a 4:5 Instagram video and your typical landscape Instagram video. You are losing so much space on the viewer's phone by posting a landscape video. By using 4:5 video, you capture more of your audience's attention. It stands out amongst the crowd because this isn't the norm. People are used to seeing landscape videos or vertical videos in their stories. You're able to show more of your video on the screen, and that's so important, especially if you're marketing a business or a personal brand. If you're shooting this video and you know Instagram is going to be the primary platform that this video is going to be displayed, you may want to consider shooting a bit wider than normal because you know you're going to have to fit that 4:5 aspect ratio. It's not going to be your typical landscape format. Next up is to use an engaging first frame of your video. You want to capture the audience's attention right off the bat. I mean, they are used to scrolling so fast and seeing so much content in their feed. You need to get their attention fast, and so you need to put one of your best shots as the first shot in your video. You want to hook your audience. You want to make them want to watch your whole video and not just keep on scrolling. Some good examples of great first frames could be a really cinematic shot, or it could just be something out of the norm that people aren't used to seeing and scrolling through. The main thing is you want to stand out and get their attention fast. Next up, and this may be a no-brainer, but you need quality visuals. People most likely won't stick around if your video isn't good. It's not going to grab their attention, and you're not going to make them want to invest more of their time in watching your video. Something that can help with this is because people are used to taking in information so fast now and scrolling and seeing so much content, use a lot of quick cuts, nice transitions, get their attention with something visually appealing that makes them want to stay. There's definitely a time and place for really slow, drawn out dramatic shots, but you may want to save that for a full-length video that perhaps you put on YouTube. My fourth point is to have compelling audio. Using music, the natural sound, maybe you Foley some sounds, you need to have great sound that sucks your viewer into the experience. Take a look at this example right here. The first video is going to just have music and no additional sound, and the second is going to have music plus natural sound. Take a look. Now, which one of those video clips did you like better? It was the one with sound, right? Because sound is so important in a video. It makes it an immersive experience. It really sucks the viewer into your piece and it makes them want to stay for the long run. So be sure to use compelling audio in your video, whether that's music, the natural sound, or creating your own sounds to make it better. Point number 5 is to have an excellent ending frame. You want to leave your audience wanting more. You want them to see the whole video and for your last shot to end and them to say, dang, that was a good video. Where can I learn more about this brand or this person or whoever is creating this content? Your first and your last frames are some of the most important shots in your video, especially when you're posting it on social media. So be sure to have an excellent ending frame. Next up is to have an ending call to action. What do you want your audience to do after watching your video? Now, if you're just making videos for fun, you may just want them to watch the video and to move on. But if you're a business or a personal brand or you're someone wanting to promote something, you want your audience to go do something after watching this video. You don't want them to leave and to go wherever else. You've already got their attention, so let's take advantage of that. Maybe you want to send them to a website. direct them there with a link. Maybe you want them to go to a YouTube channel to watch a full-length video or to watch more videos. Maybe you want them to subscribe to your newsletter or follow you on Instagram or other social media platforms. Have something that engages the audience and makes them want to pursue your story more. Which leads me to my next point, which is to tell a story with your video. Now, yes, lots of cool shots being shown on the platform looks great, but if you have a great story, that is going to stick with your audience much more than just lots of cool footage. Having a great story is going to stick with your audience for the long haul, especially if it's an incredible story. They'll be thinking about that months and years to come. Think about some of your favorite commercials that you've seen over the years. They could have aired maybe 10 years ago, but they stuck with you because they told a great story. It could be something really dramatic, it could be something really funny, really emotional. Whatever tone you have, just be sure to have a good story. And last but definitely not least is to pick a good thumbnail. Now, once you've posted your video and everyone's seen it on their newsfeed, eventually it's gonna go away and it's just gonna sit within your Instagram profile. You want your future audience to see that thumbnail and want to see more of what that is. You want them to find your video, to watch the whole video, and then engage with you afterwards, depending on what your call to action is. You wanna pick your most eye-catching shot, and not necessarily your favorite shot, but the type of shot that's gonna make your viewers stop and think and want to click to see more of what that is. And that, my friend, is what I have for you on how to create awesome Instagram videos that win your audience. Comment below and let me know what kind of videos are you working on and how did these tips help you with engaging with your audience. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like. That really helps the channel out. And be sure to subscribe so that you see more of my content and ring the notification bell so you get notified when that content comes out. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.